Please put your hands together for Mr. VA Pire! Yes, hello everybody. Welcome back to VA Pire Show. Yes, the show that of course is being sued as very soon. Yes, so stay tuned for how all that goes down. Yes, hopefully we will win. If we do not win, then I guess I hope you've enjoyed the series because we will go bankrupt and then have to live in a box. But yes, anyway, so let us not worry about that right now. Today we're going to be worrying about our new guest stars. So our first guest star for today is none other than a guy from the anthology canon. Yes, that is of course Shades. Yes, hello, welcome back to the show, Shades. Thank you, Mr. Pire. Great to be here. Oh yes, great to have you. Yes, it is kind of rare that we have a more serious guest like this. Of course, there's like some comedy in the in the anthology series, but for the most part, it is pretty dark. That's right, yep, there's a reason why we use black and white, because it's so dark. Oh, yes, indeed, yes. So, what exactly is the next anthology project? What can you tell us about the current goings-on of the universe? Yes, well, yeah, so we're thinking about originally doing Interlude this year, but then we've decided to instead perhaps pivot to something different, which will be called The Proxy. It's about, like, this bar, and you've got, like, this guy that, like, helps out this hitman and stuff like that. He's sort of like the in-between for the hitman. He's like, hey, I've got, this person has come to me, and then, I'll talk to the hitman and everything like that. So, yeah, it's going to be pretty interesting and pretty awesome. So we're looking forward to that. It's sort of a new idea that just sparked recently, so we're going to be working on that later this year. So we're going to be pushing back Interlude until hopefully next year, but we do have a lot of ideas for Interlude so far, so it's going to be a fun time. Yes, so there's some more anthology stuff coming up. Oh yes, I remember, of course, talking about the idea of course, Done and Smoke of Hell was, of course, was your project and everything. Was very much like a sort of origin story for you, becoming the boss and everything like that. But we were wondering, we remember hearing about little rumors and whisperings about a potential sequel. What do you think? Is that something that's still in the cards? Yeah, we're not too sure if that's what we want to do just yet. It's something that we're actively thinking about, doing a Done and Smoke sequel. It wouldn't be called that, it'd be called something different. It wouldn't just be called Done and Smoke 2 or something like that, or Part 2 or anything. But yeah, we do have some ideas, some potential ideas for something to follow up with that. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, we'll see if that is something that does indeed happen, or if it just sort of, maybe gets hinted at in other projects and stuff, or who knows, who's to say for certain. But yeah, just know that more anthology stuff coming up. We're still working on season 2. We've got plans and stuff. We'll probably start shooting next year and get that wrapped up and everything. But yeah, more anthology coming soon. Oh yes, well thank you, Shades. Do you have anything else to add? No, but thanks, Mr. Pire. Thank you as well, yes. Alright, well, our next guest star for today is yes, Missile Guy. Yes, welcome back to the show, Missile Guy. Alright, thank you, Mr. Pire. It's great to be here. It's truly an honor. Yes, have you ever thought about putting on a shirt? Well, then people wouldn't see all these cool muscles that I paid for. I mean, I worked out for and didn't take any steroids or anything like that. I didn't, take 55 steroids a day to get this body like this, and it's not like my insides are currently, eating away at themselves and stuff, and I'm slowly dying or anything like that. So, yeah, that's why I don't wear a shirt. Right, yes, all of the things you have said are totally believable, yes. Well, anyways, how has the Stupid Cinematic Universe been going? Of course, we just saw the recent release of Water Lad, the second one, which was quite good. I quite enjoyed it, yes. The studio did a nice job with it. The only complaint I have, of course, is that I was not in it. Then I would have given it a 10 out of 10, but as it is, I still think it is pretty good. Yeah, you see the biggest problem with that one is it doesn't have a Missile Guy in it. That's me. But yeah, so it was pretty cool, I guess. And I think that's the last or one of the last Stupid Cinematic Universe videos that's coming out. Yeah. I think there's going to be like maybe one more or something. I'm not sure if this one is. We're still thinking about if we want this one to take place in the Stupid Cinematic Universe or to be its own thing. We're kind of leaning towards the Stupid Cinematic Universe and stuff to really flesh it out and stuff like that. But yeah, so yeah, we're gonna be working on some more Stupid Cinematic Universe projects soon. We've got this one project that we call the Neighborhood Watch. We're still working on that one. We hope to get that one out later this year. It'll be the last one of Stupid Cinematic Universe to come out this year. But don't you worry, working on a big project next year. It's called the Superhero Team: The Rage of Robotron. It's going to be quite fun. It's going to be a big crossover movie. And I believe also there's a likelihood that Iraq Kid number 3, Iraq Kid 3, will be coming out next year too. So we've got plenty more Stupid Cinematic Universe videos coming up, and of course we're gonna have more sequels too. Of course we're gonna make some more Punch Guy and some more Missile Guy, obviously, some Quick Dude and everything. And I heard rumors about Water Lad 2, or sorry, Water Lad 3. And Radioactive Serial Man 3 as well. So yeah, we still got plenty of sequels and stuff, some original stuff and whatnot. So more heroes to be added and everything. So the universe is not going anywhere. Oh yes, yes, it is cool. It is cool. I do have one more question. Lazy Man, of course, has been mostly a yearly release. We've seen a new video of Lazy Man yearly, but I don't think there's been one this year. Yes. So will Lazy Man continue, or is he sort of going to be a character that's sort of relegated to other stuff, like like a crossover or something, or maybe the big team up stuff? Yeah. I'm not sure. I think they're taking a small break from Lazy Man. He was sort of the shining beacon, the start of the universe. He used to just be Lazy Man, and they added Radioactive Serial Man, and then the rest is history. We got so many more superheroes and everything. So yeah, I think they're sort of taking a small break, but I believe that I'm sure they'll probably come back to Lazy Man eventually, and we'll see some more chronicles of Lazy Man. Oh yes, well, thank you very much, Missile Guy. Anything else to add? Nope, except for the fact that I'm very cool. Oh yes, alright, well, thank you very much. And our next guest star is After Commercial Break. Hit it, Phil. Hello, folks. Phil the announcer here. And have you always wanted to have a boat? That's right, a watercraft that can sail on water. Well, you can call today, and I'll be sending you my boat for free. Yes, with a payment, of course, of $300 shipping and handling. Yeah. If you really like boats and you don't mind that there's like a massive hole in it, like theoretically speaking, of course, like I can neither like confirm nor deny that there's like a massive hole in the boat that I own or anything like that I'm trying to get rid of for tax purposes. Just call right now and don't question anything at all. Oh, yes, thank you for that, Phil. I might have to take you up on that offer. Yes, please do. Yes, I'm very desperate. I mean, yeah, I mean, whatever you want to do, Mr. Pire. Yeah. Yes, well, yes. Anyways, welcome back to the VA Pire Show. So our final guest star for today is none other than this Admiral guy. Yes, the Admiral guy from the last season of the Pirates of the Shipwreck. Yes, hello, Mr. Admiral guy. Oh, yes, hello. It's great to be here. Yes, indeed. It's great to have you as well. Yes, first time you've been on the show. And it's pretty cool because you were sort of like, in a way, like the season's main villain. But what can you tell us about the next season of the Pirates of the Shipwreck and some other stuff after that? The current plans for Pirates. Well, I can tell you that there's going to be a trailer for the new season pretty soon. You see they're working on, of course, finishing up Men on the Moon. There's only 4 more episodes of that left. So as soon as that's all wrapped up, they'll be starting to work on the next season of Men on the Moon. Or sorry, not next season. The next season of Pirates of Shipwreck and all that. So it's going to be quite the fun time. You'll see me there, I'm sure. I'm probably show up here and there and whatnot. We've got a lot of ideas. It's all planned out, of course. Got quite a larger storyline in place for this one. It's going to be quite cool, if I might say so myself, because we haven't really done a lot of longer storylines. So this will be a nice sort of change and a callback to some of the earlier seasons with some of the more longer storylines. We haven't really done that in a while. Longest things we really do is sort of like, if you remember like back in the day, with all of the Michael Boltron stuff, that sort of lasted a little bit, and then of course like the whole like saving Captain Dim and everything, that sort of lasted a fair bit of time. But really, other than that, there hasn't been a lot of like really like super consistent storylines and everything like that. So it's going to be good to see more of that in the future. And of course, like I said, this season as well, very much focusing on the story with the Queen of England and all that. She's going to be like sort of a main antagonist and everything. So, so we get to see more larger villain type characters. Even though, of course, obviously the Queen is right. As the Queen of England, she is the rightest of all, and the pirates really are the evil ones. Oh, yes, very interesting, very interesting. Yes, so of course, We know that season 13 is still being planned and everything, that they can confirm that season 13 is happening. I've heard that there's something big that happens in this season that sort of leads to season 13. Yep, that's right, yep, you'll get to see that fairly soon. Once season 12 is in progress, there'll be something in there that will be like, hey, this is where season 13 is going to go, so can't really say much about that. So that's that. Yes, yes, very cool, very cool. And I heard that a recent decision has been made about spin-offs. Yup, that's right. So currently they've really tried to make a few spin-offs over the years. For instance, there was like the Imperial Academy one or whatever it's called. And that one didn't really take off. I think it only got one episode or two episodes perhaps. There's the idea of doing whatchamacallit, like an alternate dimension type Pirates of the Shipwreck type thing that was going to be like a little mini-series, show how things got so messed up and whatnot in that universe. That never happened, and I think that's pretty much just cancelled at the moment. They were still planning on doing it for even up until recently, but decided that, it's been far removed from all of that. That was quite a while ago. That was a fair few seasons ago, really. So they kind of missed the mark on that one, so they figured we'd drop it. There's also the idea of like this next generation type project, like Pirates of the Next Generation. It had its first like little backdoor pilot in I think it was either season 11 or season 10 perhaps. I can't really remember really. I think it might have been last season. But yeah, that whole thing was going to spin off into its own series. But now they're sort of second guessing that, and maybe just maybe it might become like its own season in Pirates. But all this to say is that they really want to just focus on Pirates of the Shipwreck. They don't really want to do like a bunch of like spin-off series for it. They just want to do Pirates, and that's that. So yeah. So Pirates will be the main focus, especially since the fact that Men of the Moon will be over. So now it will really be full speed ahead of Pirates for quite a while. Oh, yes. Well, thank you, Mr. Admiral Guy. Do you have anything else to add? Nope, not really, but thank you, Mr. Pire. Thank you as well, yes. And thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. We'll see you all next time. Bye-bye!